Hello again people, it's Charlie and welcome back to the Chatting Footy Show YouTube channel. It's that time of the week guys, it's your Leeds versus Liverpool pre-match thoughts video. Smash that like button, please subscribe, it would really help me out, and let's get into the rest of the video guys. So then guys, just to begin with, I actually fancy us to get a win against these this time. I feel like it's common knowledge in it that Liverpool have not had the best of seasons this season. You know, they won the league last season. I'll be honest, I expected them to go on and do it again. But certain circumstances have affected their season this season. Clearly the injuries to, Van Dijk's been out pretty much since the beginning of the season. He's only played a few games. You've got Joe Gomez out. Matip was out. Henderson's out at the moment. You know, they've had their injuries, and obviously no fans in Anfield has affected their home form massively, whether it's in the league or in the Champions League. But you know, they still have the players that can definitely do a job on Leeds if we're not at our best. You know, I'm thinking the obvious front three of Firmino, Salah and Mane. Jota as well. They may prefer to play Jota over Firmino against us. I mean, I hope not, because I think Jota's better in my opinion. But I feel like from a Liverpool perspective, where we can exploit them definitely is defensively. Yes, the back four has had a while to play with each other now, and they're getting a bit more familiar with each other. I still think they're shaky at times though, from what I've seen. I saw them against Madrid over the two legs. I know it's a completely different type of opposition, but the defence just looked, shaky. As they conceded the 3 goals in the first leg, and even in the second leg there was stages where I thought that Real would kill the game off, basically. As much as Trent and Andy Robertson are good going forward, defensively they're just not as good in my opinion, and I think that's pretty fair to say. Trent's an unbelievable player going forward. I feel like the assists that he's given have been amazing. Same with Robbo on the other side as well. But defensively they're just not at it, and I think whoever plays on our wings can definitely exploit them, and I hope that Paddy Bamford can take advantage of Kabak and Phillips as well, who for me are not top quality. I think this is an obvious thing to say, but they're clearly not Virgil or Joe Gomez either, let's be honest. So then, from a Leeds perspective, I mean, I'm hearing that Rafinha's actually injured after the knock that he picked up against City when Fernandinho absolutely battered him to the floor. So if he doesn't play, then Helder Costa definitely comes in, and rightly so. I feel like his performance against City last week merits another start if Rafa is out. Harrison comes back in for me regardless of if Rafinha's out or not. We saw what he did to Trent in that opening day of the season, sent him to the cleaners. Hopefully he can come back and do something similar in this game as well. For the back four, I think apart from Cooper, obviously because of the red card, I think it's the same. I would love to see Koch come in for Cooper, but realistically he's probably going to play Pascal over him. I feel like long term, a lot of Leeds fans, including myself, would love to see Koch and Llorente play together. Long term, like going into next season, that has to happen for me. But in terms of this game, I feel like Strike will come in. So it'll probably be, Elland, Llorente, Strike and Alioski. Alioski had a really good game against City as well. That assist for Dallas's goal was unbelievable and isn't being spoken about enough for me. So yeah, I feel like the back four will stay the same. As for the midfield, KP always slots in just in front of the back four, so there'll be no issues there. Centre, I expect it to remain the same of Dallas and Tyler Roberts. Dallas clearly on some unbelievable form after his brace against City last week. Let's hope he can cause another upset in this game. Liverpool are coming off the back of a Champions League exit, which will be on their minds, because I feel like they were kind of relying on that Champions League success this season, and now that's out of the window. They have to play every game in this league like it's a cup final, so hopefully they'll a little bit nervous and we can take advantage of that. So then guys, as far as a prediction goes for this game, I think it'll be tight. It's going to be a really hard game. Liverpool are the reigning champions for a reason. Yes, they've got their injuries. They've not had a good season, but on their day they can turn it on against anybody, and I don't underestimate them at all. As I said at the beginning of this video, I do fancy us to win though, in the same breath. And as for a scoreline, I'm going to go 2-1 again. We like the 2-1 wins at the moment, the Leeds. So yeah, I'm going to go for another 2-1 win. If I was to predict the goal scorers, I'm going to say Bamford. He hasn't scored for a while. Let's get him back on the score sheet and push for that Euros spot. And the other goal, I'll go Harrison again. I fancy Harrison to take Trent to the cleaners once again, hopefully. So yeah, that's my prediction. Then guys, let's just summarise this video by saying this game is going to be really tough. I know we said that about City and it ended up being a win, but let's be honest, none of us expected that last week. It was unbelievable. This one will be different. We'll have 11 men on the pitch. We can get back to playing how we like to play, the attacking style of football that Bielsa loves. And yeah, let's just have a go at them. We've got Liverpool tomorrow night. Then we've got Scum on Sunday. Bring them on. There's no pressure on us now. We are safe. Let's just go out and play every team the way that we always do, and let's cause a few upsets. So yeah guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on Tuesday night for my post-match reaction to this game. Cheers.